Howdy, howdy. It's me, Shiny Window. So grab yourself a snack, buckle up, and get comfy, cause I got some shit to say. As y'all can guess from the title of this video, I want to talk about communication, and I don't expect this to go anywhere, so it's basically me venting in this video. In my last video, I had a rant regarding SD's poor sense of communication with the community and just general mismanagement, which is the primary reason I left to take a break from the game. About 6 months later, after I've cooled off, I decided to come back and see what's up, and boy howdy, I came into a forum, a Reddit, and a community under fire. In case y'all don't know, the primary motivator for me leaving was due to the community manager, Shu, who sent me a warning email regarding my harsh critiques of the game, which I accept and apologize to the devs for, and if they want to speak to me about it, they can email me and I'll anything to clear their minds, okay? But what broke me was him accusing me of leaking public test server information regarding Javelin before her release. Bullshit. SD was already leaking Javelin stuff out via hints on Twitter, and I was already reinstating concepts regarding Javelin long before I was included in the public test server anyway. I already predicted what Javelin was going to look like way before Javelin was even going to be a thing in the public test servers. So of course, I lost my shit on social media when Shu accused me of that shit. And when I tried contacting Shu on the matter, he suddenly disappeared and let the other devs and moderators handle my frustrations. And they told me that he contacted me, which is of course a lie. And this is what I want to talk about. Communication. After seeing the Reddit, the forums, and the general attitude of the game on social media such as YouTube and Twitter, folk obviously ain't happy, and when Splash Damage is questioned on these matters, they suddenly disappear. This isn't even the first time it's happened with Shu, and I'm not even referring to the dev update and Ask the Dev videos, where he and the other devs avoid important questions. I once asked about some cute little chibi stickers that I wanted to sell, because other folk were already selling their own fan merchandise for Dirty Bomb. It takes Shu a week or two to respond saying he's discussing it with the merchandising manager. I didn't even know they had one. Okay, cool, that's fair. Then weeks and months into it, he doesn't ever respond about the stickers again. Y'all, I just want to share these goddamn stickers. Give me an answer. I'll even give the original files. If you don't want to talk or have no answers, just say so. Don't waste my time. But Shiny Window, why are you talking about the community management of this game? Shouldn't that be separate from the actual critique of Dirty Bomb? It would. But the game is linked to the community management aspect of it. When you boot up Dirty Bomb, the menu shows a banner with YouTube links to DB's channel, blog, website, etc. The dev videos on SD's official site are linked there too. We got trinkets based on how many folk were subscribed to that, loadout cards for Twitch and other merchandise. I got an Alienware loadout card, y'all. Even the narrative of the game is influenced by this as well. Rogue on Vogue's event and subsequent comic were decided by the community, by us, letting us choose who Amy would almost murder, and it was Proxy. There's no way I can separate the media outside of Dirty Bomb when both the game and the service outside of it are a complete experience together, and it's not communicated well either. For example, the devs were selling the Obsidian skins for Stoker Fletcher and Artie as limited edition, but lied and sold them again, saying it was a misconception, and the only way you could actually learn about this whole fiasco was through the dev update videos, was through media outside of the game. And all of this is confusing for me, because back when I was playing Dirty Bomb in 2016-2017, the devs like Pinflux, Ducky, Ed Stern, Tumic, and even the goddamn CEOs were contacting me and other people on Twitter asking if we had troubles with the game, if there's anything they can do to make our experience better. I had learned from them personally that Proxy was originally going to lose an arm instead of an eye for the Rogue and Vogue event. That most, if not all, the issues I was facing with the controls for Dirty Bomb were some awkward key binding options that I set off by myself accidentally. That looking into the past content for the game before I even knew about Dirty Bomb, Turtle lost his arm not to another person, but during his time in university, where he blew up his own arm in class, then calmly built himself a new one, adding to Turtle's ironic character where he doesn't give a damn about himself, but he will risk his life and literal limb for other mercenaries thanks to his shield. I once had a weird but super cute conversation with, I think, either Richard or Paul Wedgwood, discussing the idea of weird, wacky, and fun new augments to mess around with, and they were genuinely excited as I was. Where is this? Where is this level of passion and honesty and down-to-earth realness with the rest of the game? The Ask the Dev videos attempted this with some degree and success, but ended up failing due to, and I can't believe I'm saying this, fakeness. The forced smiles admitted by Grunk himself, Xtor falling asleep, important questions regarding the state of DB which has been asked since 2015, glossed over. There was an infamous Reddit post by Shu a while back where he listed every key feature players wanted or removed from the game, and he wrote down, Not happening under each of them. Then wondered why people were so angry with him and the devs for his answer. That man can bring in literal insects for the other developers to eat on camera and involve everybody in some skits. But when it comes to basic answers, he's either the cause of the problem in not answering questions, answering them condescendingly, or he's being forced into saying and doing weird stuff. When so much of what makes Dirty Bomb exists outside the game as community management with dev update videos, just because you are not a developer does not mean you are exempt from the rest of the game. You are part of Splash Damage, you are part of this product, you are part of this service, and it's this level of communication or miscommunication that makes players so frustrated. The devs and even some of the players in the community beg each other to be nice and kind and not to be mean so Splash Damage can listen and take action. But as seen from previous updates, including the one just now with reduced EV icon HUD stuff and aim punch balancing that should have been here years ago, that the only way for Splash Damage to take action is for the community to be loud, to be angry, to be frustrated, and to let this pour out online. I want to be nice, I want to be kind, but because of how often lashing out at Splash Damage has worked over being nice and kind, Splash Damage has unknowingly conditioned everybody into lashing out in order to get results. Whether they want to or not, it could be an accident or just pure coincidence, but that's how it is now. The devs have proven that if you want something from them, you gotta play it like Dirty Bomb. Being nice and kind and supportive and healing and staying behind your team isn't gonna make you win a match. Shooting the other player and beating their team down is how you win, is how you get results. Being nice gets you nowhere, speaking up gets you somewhere. For example, during the Shell Shock event, Shu contacted a lot of Dirty Bomb content creators on YouTube, including myself, to increase hype for the event. However, we were given limited time, under a week, to make something nice, and this was a tipping point. And one of us asked Shu on Discord if we'd get anything else out of this, because we've done videos of Splash Damage before, because they've asked us to do it, and we didn't get anything else. And after Shu heard our request, he finally gave us Turtles New Obsidian for free. I don't think any of us would have gotten stuff in return for making free videos for Splash Damage if we didn't speak up. And this sucks for everybody. It sucks that folk have become toxic, it sucks that everybody on both sides are frustrated, and it doesn't just suck for the players who've been tolerating SD's work on both Brink and Dirty Bomb for years, but for the devs who've poured their heart and soul into Dirty Bomb. Those devs who are genuinely good people, who've reached out to me and other players who want Dirty Bomb to be a good game to be giddy about. These developers are now associated with the few folk at Splash Damage who unintentionally make this game messy. Could you imagine being a game developer, working for Splash Damage, moving halfway across the world to work on a passion project, only for it to take 6 whole years to make, with a community rightfully furious and community managers like Miss Murder and Raziel who love the game so much to cosplay as the characters and make memes and fan art, to leave? They left. It sucks. And y'all at Splash Damage are showing me that you can't handle the low community population right now criticizing you. But what's gonna happen when the game is finally out? When dozens, hundreds, thousands of new players are asking you questions and you don't communicate. Alright, Shiny Window, what would you recommend? Honesty. Splash Damage, you made Brink. The community has stuck with Dirty Bomb from 3 to 6 whole years. You ain't fooling anybody pretending there's nothing wrong with the game. Those dev update vids with poppy music, neat editing, and Shu convulsing on the couch with a smile on his face ain't going anywhere. It's okay to fuck up, accept it, we're human, it's fine. I think for once it would be nice if the actual developers who have been with Splash Damage from the start were actually on camera, were the ones talking to the community, and we just talk to them, and that's it. Because what happened to that direct communication me and other folk experienced? To the devs talking with us, being down-to-earth folk who were just as happy and frustrated as us. After I made that rant video months ago, Shu didn't want to speak with me, but for some reason, the tools programmer Ducky made time out of his busy fucking day to watch that rant video and keep me up to date, especially with those goddamn stickers. Why did he have to do Shu's job? This ain't no call-out post for Chris Shu Mullins, but I'm only targeting him because he's the main community manager, the face of the game at the moment. The content of this critique is a request for the devs to get back in touch with the community and especially with each other. because there's definitely miscommunication and mismanagement going on in SD's own office to warrant all this mess. Just look at the peer reviews for SD and even my previous rant video, where the devs who have worked for Splash Damage have given out their opinion of what it's like working there, and all seem to agree there is mismanagement going on. So how about SD starts off simple, starts off making little tutorials and guides on how to play certain maps and mercenaries. Get people, even if it's not a lot, learning how to play the game, learning how to have fun, learning how to craft and use loadouts and stuff, giving them advice for mercenaries to play, and to give spotlight to developers whose voices haven't been heard. Because let me tell you, the stuff that Ed Stern and Pinflux and all the other devs who told me shit on Twitter, that was fun, that was cute, and it was just text. I ain't purposely dissing too much, maybe a little bit, on the work and content SD has given out so far for Dirty Bomb, and I do appreciate all the shiny new stuff, but it's just that y'all at Splash Damage are so close to making a great game, a great service, and a great everything, and I hate seeing y'all being put in this corner time and time again. This is my 3rd year with the game. I took my 6 to 7 month break from Dirty Bomb, hoping that things would be better when I came back. And it was fantastic. New content, lots of new content, finally. Now y'all just gotta work on polishing Dirty Bomb to be clean, and you're good to go. Y'all at Splash Damage are 110% capable of doing good shit. That's why folk have stuck around for so long. We're just waiting for 6 to 3 years for this Dirty Bomb to go off, to explode into the scene. But, you know, at the end of the day, I like all the new stuff anyway. It's great. I'm just being nitpicky, and SD just needs to polish the game, fix their communication skills, and it's good to go. It's ready. Like, this game, Dirty Bomb, was meant to come out back in March. It is, what month is it? It's April! It should have come out a month ago, because I read the reports from Leilu, the chicken company that owns DB, I think. And yeah, the game was meant to come out in 2018 March, and it's not March anymore. So what I mean to say is, I hope y'all enjoy this. I hope you like it. I hope to upload a few videos now that I'm not officially back. I'm just visiting. So anyway, DB, I love it. It's a great game that is so close to being really great. And I'm out. Bye. I'm gonna make some Phantom SFM porn and then play Dirty Bomb. See y'all. Bye. See ya.
They planted on B. Defuse it. Let's try this again.
See you later.
They planted on carriage A. Defuse it. Carriage B destroyed. We're into overtime. C4 on A defused. Stop them from planting another. Rail carriage is secure. Fine work. CDA chuffed.